Hello everyone, my name is Will Franken and I am a character comedian and satirist, and I'm replacing my old intro video for this Patreon page with a new one. I wanted to do something that was a bit more positive. I felt the last one I was coming from a really dark place, and this one I want to be a bit more positive. And so if you like to support me, we've got some patrons already, and the great thing is you get access to special content for your eyes only. And you get sort of things like what I'm working on now is a comedy album. If you've not heard, I used to do a series of comedy albums called Things We Did Before Reality. I know the term nowadays is podcast. I don't like that term. It sounds a bit it sounds like a wanker thing to do, make a podcast, because anyone can sit down and fucking make a podcast. But I do like these comedy albums with sound effects and me just speaking like in different voices and all to myself and all. So I've got one of those going, and all sorts of things. Like if you become a patron, you can get access to videos and all sorts of things for your eyes only. But the thing I'm working on at the moment, I've got 6 minutes into a 30-minute comedy album, which is for your ears only. And we've got patrons on here that have heard it, and they're basically listening to this comedy album as it's being developed. And it's not just me doing like stand-up in the club, for a set. I'm talking about multi-layered, having conversations with myself as different characters and all, because audio comedy is not a bit of a passion of mine. So I wanted to put up like a different video because I felt the last one was a bit nasty because I was coming from a pretty dark place. And I wanted to put a positive on it and say I would really appreciate your support, and I'll thank you again to all the patrons who have been supporting me. And another one of the projects I'm working on as well is I'm working on a play about a young boy in the future who's born outside of any psychiatric spectrum. So he becomes the only child in the future to not have OCD, autism, bipolar, any of the other fucking disorders that they say you got to take a pill for nowadays. And it's going to be called Help, I'm Not a Victim. And I'm working on that, and we've got the Blake film already done as well and all. So if you'd like to become a patron, just whatever you can pledge would be great, and you'll get access to every week. Every week I come up with something new for your eyes or your ears or both at the same time. So please become a patron. I really appreciate it. And guess what? That's not my real voice. Fooled you. Thank you for your patronage.